Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Doing the Most, which is the Premier League show on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. So we look back at the weekend's games just gone. There's 5 different categories. So myself, Ahmed, Jez, and the rest of you lot in the comment section will pick nominees for each category. Then I will run a poll myself. Ahmed and Jez will also as well give our winners from said categories. But you lot in the comment section get to pick the winner when we do indeed run the polls. And if somebody super chats during one of the polls, then that will then be the winner. But then if someone super chats the same amount or more, then that will be the winner, and so forth and so forth. But let's bump up the likes on the video, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back. Bump up the likes, share across all of the socials as well, and on top of those two things, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Before I actually get into what the categories are for those that may not know, Ahmed, what are you telling me? You good?
I'm doing good, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today, man.
Love that. Yes, Jez, what are you saying, fam? You blessed?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Just chilling. Whole A1's good as well, man.
Yeah, man, all blessed. Always look forward to doing the most. The reason why I look forward to the show, because it's just something different. That's why. It's different conversations, less tribal as well. So it's less shamelessness from the likes of Ahmed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get,
Yeah,
as he
I
said,
chill
the
out
cheeky
today. I
ones in
chill
there
out.
and that.
Little cheeky one.
Yeah, I'm saying and
Yeah,
that.
man.
No, this guy, yo, this
I
one.
keep it calm on these ones. You know what I'm saying?
This guy. But yeah, big up to Stephanie G in the cut as always. She's already getting to it. Says most under pressure manager. Wonder who wins that 10 Hag or Poch. Knowing you lot in the comment section, it'll be someone else. It'll be one of the other options in there. Big up to Shakar. I see you. Warrior J, Danish Maldini as well. Oh yeah. This is what Warrior J says. Justin Sheffield United are in talks over a deal for Manchester United winger Palestri to join him on a season-long loan. And that's from McGrath Mike. Hey, I'm all for it if it does indeed happen. I'm all for it. Big up to ITN, who says hit the like for the hard-working brother. Much appreciated as well. Yeah, there was a lot of red cards. When I was before this show, and obviously I was just recapping and watching all the goals and mistakes and everything like that, I was like, yeah, there seemed to be a hell of a lot of recent, what's it called? Yeah, red cards this weekend.
Hey,
And
man, you know what I'm saying, man?
go on.
The man them need to relax. You know what I'm saying? Chillax. You know what I'm saying? Stop
I
doing these
I think some of it's the referee. I'm not gonna lie, because some of them red cards were not red cards.
I'm doing a bit of a joke thing.
Oh,
But
you
see,
doing
on
a
a serious
joke.
note,
Yeah.
part of it for me is that obviously I think the referees now, like they're being harsher than usual, and I think it's because one of the things that that's been spoken about a lot is that they want to try to keep the game as flowing as possible, essentially, right? So I think they're trying to give out these yellow cards a lot more to like say stop like wasting time, stop doing these stupid tackles essentially, and they're just trying to get these guys in line. Do I agree with it necessarily? No.
Yeah, first. I hear that. And Stephanie G says, big up Jesma, I apologize. Didn't realize it was your good self. Yeah, she called you Ryan, innit? That is mad. She thought you was
Wow,
Ryan.
big up.
It is, it's crazy. But we'll start with you. Yo, Jez, you there? Is he even there? Yo, Jez. Never mind. We'll go to you, Ahmed. Before we actually get into the show itself, actually, let me explain to people. So the 5 different categories are before we discuss the Premier League games, because I know the stuff Ahmed will want to get off his chest. I'm sure Jez the same. I'm sure you lot got any questions as well, so please keep them Premier League related. Most unforgettable goal. That makes sense. Is self-explanatory. Most unpredicted result, again, explains itself. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition. Most under the cosh manager, it can't be a manager who's won. So again, people, and don't get it mistaken, when we say most under the cosh, it's from this weekend's games. So we're not saying overall. So if, for example, if Newcastle would have beat City, Pep could have possibly been eligible, or if they would have drew. Obviously, Pep's not getting sacked. And again, most untouchable manager,
Man,
most untouchable manager must have at least got a draw. You know what I'm saying? This guy's an idiot. Must have at least got a draw. Speaking of Ryan, say his name and he shall appear. Yes, what are you saying? You good, Ryan?
What did you say my name for?
Because it wasn't me, it was Stephanie G. Because she said big up to, at the start, before we started the show, she said big up to Flawless, Ahmed, and Ryan. And then she didn't realize it was Jess here. So she's like, oh, my apologies.
Okay.
That's what it was. And then I was like, right, she's calling you Ryan. That's fight talk, but whole different conversation. How you doing, my brother? You good?
Yeah, good man. How are you?
All bless. We'll start with you. You normally got something you want to get off your chest. The floor is yours. I don't know if you want to talk about the Liverpool game, the Chelsea game, Manchester United game, combination of
I
any
feel
of
like
those
it would be
two
better to do it
players.
after the categories, to be honest. But do you?
Nah, run it from the jump. Run it from the jump.
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
just gonna run into the car.
What do you want? What do you? I mean,
I'm just
we
asking.
won.
You might not have anything to get off your chest. I just know what you're like. That's why I
No,
asked
I've
it.
got. I mean, there's
I could be
positives
wrong.
and negatives in it. Like the other day, we won, I guess. I mean, it was Bournemouth at home, so it's not really much to shout about. But it's a win at the end of the day. For most of, apart from the start of the game, which was like one of the worst starts I've like ever seen, we actually played pretty well. I thought. Yeah, we actually played pretty well for most of the game. Like I said, it don't really. It's at home to Bournemouth. It's not like a massive achievement or anything like that. But yeah, I mean there were positive signs, I guess. Like Szoboszlai looks like a beast. To be honest, like he was so good the other day, man. Like it felt good to have a number 8 since Gerrard that was actually looked worthy of wearing the shirt in it. So like that was nice to see. Yeah, he was really good for us, especially like when we went down to 10 men as well. Obviously, I'll get onto the red card in a bit, but yeah, especially after we went down to 10 men, his energy as well really helped to kind of compensate for being a man down as well. So he was definitely man of the match the other day. In terms of other positives, Van Dijk and Robertson played really well as well. They were really good the other day. Van Dijk's actually started off this season first couple of games really well. I think. Like, I think the captaincy is definitely kind of helping him with his performances. It's kind of giving him that responsibility there, where like I think he's rising to it quite well at the moment. To be fair to him, so hopefully he continues as well. Trent started off a bit shit this season. To be honest, like he was at fault for the goal the other day. It was a really bad mistake. Even I'll give Diaz his credit because I was criticizing Diaz a couple of weeks ago, but he started off the season well as well, so he deserves his flowers. So hopefully he keeps it up as well. Gakpo, I can't really get onto Gakpo too much because he's playing out of position at the end of the day, so it's kind of hard to go in on him, to be honest. I just hope we get a DM so we can stop putting square pegs in round holes at the end of the day because it's annoying.
Endo played, right? Did he not go on?
He came on as a sub. He came on as a sub just after we scored the third goal. He was all right, to be fair. Like he just kept it simple, to be honest. Like he just did the basics all right. Yeah, he didn't do anything spectacular, but I didn't really need him to do anything spectacular, to be honest. He was just he was all right when he came on. He wasn't great, but he wasn't like bad or anything.
He was just and he came on when you had 10 men as well. And
he came on just after we scored the third with 10 men. So yeah, he did all right. Still, he did all right. So fair play to him. Yeah, that's it really. Like, yeah, I mean negatives like yeah, the lack of. I mean McAllister. I mean, how that's a red light? I just don't get. I mean, they've appealed it this morning, rightly so. In it, like, I don't know if it'll get overturned because I don't trust these fuckers, these referees in it. Like, whoever sorts this out, like. It should be overturned because I don't even know how that's a red card. I genuinely don't. And the problem is if it gets upheld, he misses 3 games at the end of the day, which is a big issue at the end of the day. Like,
let's hope we don't get overturned, but carry on. We move.
It has to be overturned because I don't get how that's a red card, man. Like genuinely, but yeah, hopefully it gets overturned. But I mean, yeah, I wasn't getting too gassed about the result because we got Newcastle away next game, and if we as well as we played for most of the game the other day, I hope people aren't forgetting the way we played in the first 15-20 minutes, because if we start like that against Newcastle, the game's probably going to be done in that time, innit? Like Newcastle will be like 2-3 up and the game will be done. We were lucky we were playing Bournemouth the other day, so yeah, we just have to continue to sustain a good performance over a full 90 minutes at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, transfer wise, it ain't really looking too good for us at the moment, to be fair. Like, I just don't know who we're going to get as a DM or if we're going to get another DM, to be honest with you, because Endo, like, he's just a squad player in my eyes, or he should just be a squad player, to be honest. Like, but our fan base is just cringy, man. Like, the way they were hyping up this Doucouré performance tonight for Palace, like, he was average.
Yeah,
I don't get the hype over. He wasn't. I'm not saying he was bad or anything, but he wasn't that good. Like,
he was just okay.
He was just okay. Like, and our fans are hyping up like, "Oh my days, look at this! Get him in immediately and stuff like that. Pay the money." I'm like, what What has he shown you, man, in this game, bro? Like, he went that good. Like, oh my days, this fan base is just cringy, man. Like, genuinely, I've had enough with them, man. Honestly, they're just weird.
I hear that. Well, from one person who's happy about his team to one person who's not Ahmed, Mr.
Why
The
don't I be
Bridge
happy about my
258.
team? Why don't I be
Talk
happy
to
about
me.
my team?
So you have, all right, let me rephrase that then. Someone who's not going to be happy about the result his team got on the weekend. Is that
Of
better?
course. Yeah,
Ah,
I
there
think
we
that's a fair
go.
answer.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, your thoughts. West
mean,
Ham
his team
3,
comes to
Chelsea
finish.
1.
I think for me again, and I said this before, really, it's a tale of two halves in my opinion. I think the first half, barring the goal, which was not that greatly conceded, to be honest.
you know.
What did I do?
You just cracked me up, yo.
Yeah, all I said is a tale of two halves.
This
You know,
guy-
like,
it's
what
a
you
tale of
saying?
two halves. I feel like I'm on like Football Focus and I've like gone to the reporter and asked him from the ground. That's what that felt like. That's what I like. Felt like I'm on Sky. And like Jeff Snellen said, "Oh, what's going on, Chris?" You know, to Chris Kamara, and he's out. This guy with the headset on as well in it. It just make go on, carry
Hey, you
on.
want me to get out
Sorry.
this team? 1 second.
Carry on, innit?
That's it. Hey, Jeff, sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Got a little fight there for you.
Bunch of Chelsea players look like little children out there.
Hey. Oh, my.
Go on, carry on, innit? So yeah,
Okay,
West
but
Ham,
on
Chelsea.
Desire.
But on a serious note, yeah, genuinely was a tale of two halves. I think the first half we created a lot of chances, but the problem was we weren't clinical enough. I also thought like there were like very few chances that are going to like Nicholas Jackson, our striker too. But even those chances that he was getting, he wasn't being clinical enough either. But again, that's just part of the growing pains when you have when you have such a young striker at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
So it is what it is. Chukwuemeka got his equaliser, which I was happy about. Sadly though, he got injured with that impact injury onto his knee. There's apparently the club believe that it might be MCL. They're still doing a scan on it. So So if it's the case that it's an MCL, so then he's going to be out like in Kuhu for at least 3 to 4 months apparently.
Jeez.
So it's looking like lights out for him, bro. Sadly, but you know, you look at it, man. Sterling had a really good performance in the first half, in parts in the second half as well. I would argue too. You obviously Jackson, I think he was doing everything else right, but he just wasn't getting the final thing we needed from him. Correct, if I'm being honest. You look at then Chilwell. What does Chilwell bring? You know, I'm one of the first to say that he brings something into the attacking third. Into the attacking third. That's what I usually say about him. But honestly, man, he wasn't even providing anything from there. And then the fact that he's playing a left winger, like I don't know, man. I've not seen Chilwell ever cut in and shoot. Has he got a little whippy there? No, like the only thing I know about him is that he likes to cross the ball, watch it, and that he can do a volley every now and then. Really, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's playing left wing, if I truly be honest, but you know, we found out the answer as to why, you know, we're doing a left wing Chilwell, and that is because of left wing Mudryk. I've made my point clear many a time. Obviously, he deserves to get a run of games. Let's not get that twisted. Like, you know, obviously he's not got that. I don't think obviously at times we've not fed him the ball enough as well, in my opinion. But the reality of the situation is, bro, with what I've seen from so far, it's not looking good, bro. And the fact to me is that he's not ready. He's not ready yet to be playing this type of football, and I'm not sure us giving him this limited minutes or even trying to start him is going to help him out right now.
Hey man, don't worry. It's just another eight years of him,
and
man.
that's
Just
why.
another 8 years, man.
And that's why for me, I advocated for him to have some time at Strasbourg where he can actually learn his trade. Right, go there for a year. No, the lights are not going to be on you. You can learn your trade. You can play as good as you can do. Right. And then that's what you need to do for me, in my opinion. But I know people will custom them out for that, right? But that's what he needs. And you know, I agree with the second goal.
How are you going to get to? Yeah. Go on. I meant to click this before you carry on. Big up Jacob. Big up United Spurs of America. Large up everyone who's just joined from the raid. Make sure you go subscribe. Great channel, in particular if you're a Spurs fan. But head over there as well. Yeah, go on. Carry on.
No, man. But like, obviously, I spoke about Mudryk. I spoke about like Chilwell. Midfield wise, you know, I can't really complain about Gallagher, bar what he did defensively for that first goal. I think, you know me. I was a Gallagher fan beforehand at Crystal Palace. Obviously, he didn't really have. He really had a really bad season, right? Last season. This season, I think under Poch, he's gotten a lot better at intercepting the ball. Interceptions, he's doing a good job there, at least in midfield. I think he's got a little bit more space on honest, but at the same time, for me, he still cannot start for your football club. Luckily, you've now got Caicedo and you've got Lavia. So hopefully, once these guys are fully fit and get into the starting squad, you can bring him on as like a 30-minute guy, can do the interceptions that you need him to. Similarly to that, that's my idea for Gallagher. You go to Enzo. Enzo had a really good first half. Second half wasn't so great, I'll be honest, and that's me being honest about it. You then look at the back four. Malo Gusto, man, he looks like a quality player, man. Great right back addition that we've got there, and I honestly, man, Reece James, you know,
like a good player. He does.
Reece James, you know what I mean. You need to watch out, big man. You know what I mean. You need to watch out for that one still. And in regards to Disasi, I think the first half it was all right. You know, it was okay for the first half. The second half, I don't know what happened to him. Similar to the whole squad, levels dropped. He obviously was the one that gave away the pass, and then Thiago Silva was in the middle of no man's land and literally moving like a cone on that section of the thing. Levi Cole then gets bullied off the ball. You know what I mean?
He should have.
He got a nice little welcome to the Premier League moment there, in my opinion. And then Disasi just gave him too much space.
Last season.
I know, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? You get what I'm trying to say. You just it's a
I
joke,
don't know
like,
what you mean.
He can hold that still.
no. It's a welcome to the Premier League moment. That's what it's good. That's what I'm trying to say.
He was in the Premier League last season.
Just this is hey, just you stream with Ahmed long enough. This guy on the watch along before when I was talking to him about Palace Arsenal, and he was like, yeah, Palace, you know what I'm saying? What did he say? Oh, they can get the
Murphy.
they can get the draw. And then I was like, not even the Murphy thing, they can equalize and get the win. So I was like, well, that's a draw. Well, that's a win for them. No, it's not a win, it's a draw. But you go carry on.
But like honestly, but moving on, like I think Thomas Bay said Gusto didn't have the crossing game. If you watch him at Lyon, this guy was an attacking juggernaut. He was actually doing the crossing and stuff. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea. I think at Chelsea he's been taught to be more defensive. I think, and that's what I think's happened at the moment, because he was actually crossing the ball when he was at Lyon. So I think that's something's clearly changed in his game, which probably Poch has asked him to do, in my opinion. Thiago Silva, obviously, it was all right, but he was scared. He was half the mistake for the second goal, if I'm being honest. Cole was playing a good game until that, obviously, the error with Antonio as well, if I'm trying to be honest about that too. And then Robert Sanchez, if you're being honest. But, yeah, but...
You broke up.
Sorry?
Go on, carry
on. I was just saying, when it comes to Robert Sanchez, when it comes to Robert Sanchez, for me, you know, he obviously couldn't do anything for the both goals. But like, I don't know, like, because like I was speaking to this on the Casual FC stream, and someone said to me, yeah, bigger Casual, and someone really said to me, like, do you not get like this dread that you used to have with Kepa whenever you see Robert Sanchez in goal? Like, there's like this dread, that feeling that this guy's not going to save anything for you. And unironically, I agree, bro. Like, there's something in me, bro.
Like, you couldn't see it at Brighton when you guys were
playing. No, but one second, Jez. But you know I said that before. But I've said that before, though. I've maintained that.
So why are you guys surprised?
No, but I'm telling. I feel like people. I don't know how people are realizing that now. But for me, I've always said that he's a minimal upgrade on Kepa. Obviously, you brought this guy now called Petrovic from New England Revolution. I don't know anything about him, so I'm not gonna. There's nothing for me to say on him at all. Wait and see approaching him. But yeah, man, that's just down to it. At the end of the day, man, poor loss. Obviously, we're now in the market for a number 10 right wing. We'll see what happens there. I made a video. You can go and check it out to see who I believe the club are probably going to go for, in my opinion. Check it out on the Bridge 258. The Bridge 258. And
one of the mods put.
It's one minor L, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, for me, it's a minor L.
In the title.
Yeah, of course. It's a minor L at the end of the day. I'd rather be losing now, and you know, Pochettino's understanding what's going wrong, rather than us losing many a time in the middle of the season. So at the end of the day, man, hopefully we've got Luton coming up 3-0. I'm expecting 3-0, 4-0. That's pretty much it, bro. And when it comes down to it, for me personally, though, obviously we didn't get any news about signings today, other than the goalkeeper. So I'm probably expecting today, which is basically today, Tuesday, that we get some news in regards to who the number 10 or right wing they're looking at. Simple as that, guys.
But before we continue, there's over 90 of you lot in the building. Big up to Jacob for the raid as well. Ahmed's channel, The Bridge 258. The link is in the title. There's over 95 of you lot in the building. We're only at 33 likes. Let's get up to 60 likes. Like check 1212. What is this Mason Mount conversion rate? What are we doing here, people? Let's bump up the likes. Get us up to 60 likes. Just conversion rate. Just not even shooting from, just everything. You know what I'm saying? Conversion rate is low. Touches, passing accuracy, shot accuracy, chance creation, do you know what I'm saying? Tackle rate, interceptions, blocks, everything, fam.
Right, you're suffering,
everything's low. Oh, surprise. Oh, yeah, we gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to that. I ain't forgot what you said to me, Ryan.
Me?
So,
what did I say?
Yes.
Sorry, it's flawless. One time, flawless, before you go continue, yeah? Big up to Danish, bro. Always a pleasure to speak with you. He says 3 goals from where though, bro? Listen, at the end of the day, if Jackson cannot score against Luton Town, bro, you got to be asking questions about your bro. It's not just Jackson that needs to score, you know. You got Sterling that's there. You've got, you know, the wingers that are there, the midfielders, you know, defenders. We need to score 3 goals. Huh? Shut up, man. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. I actually just deep understand 5 apologies. I didn't mean it like that.
You have to apologize. It's cool,
bro.
It's cool. Get off your chest, innit? It's cool.
Yo.
I deserve that, to be honest. So, yo, go on. I deserve
but
that.
seriously, like, honestly, like, it's not just need to be this one player that needs to score. Jackson can't just score a hat trick, big man. You know what I'm saying? But he can get a goal. His other guys can get a goal as well. It's not. We want to get goals around the attacking area, even the midfield if they can. You know what I'm saying? That's all it needs to be.
Nah,
you couldn't name anyone after Sterling. What do you mean?
Because man said, you said Jackson, Sterling, the wingers, the midfielders. Man just named positions. Man just named just the wingers, just collectively.
Okay.
I get it.
Jackson, Gallagher can.
You don't want to die on this hill, man. You don't. Just cut it out. You scored 38 Premier League goals the last season. You don't want to die on this hill. Trust me. Just let it go, fam. TKA is right. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Let it go. It's not the one, but yes, let's bump up the likes. Get us up to 70 likes. Hit the subscribe button. You was on my case. This fool was on my case when I said, when we first initially got, I think when we got linked with Mount, and I said if we sign him, I'm signing out from the season. That's what I said. I said, because I've seen him. Oh, yeah. And you tried to be like, oh, don't you think you're being a bit overreactionary? A bit hard. See, Ryan's the prime example of that type of fan. And he's not even a United fan, but there's many United fans with his thought process as well. But that's a whole different conversation. But let's bump up the likes. Let's hit the subscribe button as well. We had no new subscribers yet the whole show, you know. And we be on half an hour. What's going on? I know everybody watching right now has not hit the subscribe button. There's over 100 of you lot in here. That's not the way forward. Hit the subscribe button. We're at 7,769. Girls to 7,777. We want all sevens, people. That's what it is. Let's hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We will get into the actual Doing the Most show shortly as well. But obviously, I'd like to hear from my co-host and see what's what. Jez, again, you must be you are over the moon because I know we spoke. Anything you want to add in regards to your game quickly before we move on? We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, not really anything to discuss. I think just for the people that haven't heard my thoughts about the game, I think good performance in the first half, United were just pressuring us, in my opinion. Do I think it was a penalty on Romero? Yeah, I think so. But you know what it is with the refs. Like, I mean, Bruno was saying that on Monday he was saying how if the referee sees the decision as he sees it, then he has to accept the fact that he sees it, that it wasn't a penalty this time if he's saying that about the Wolves game. But somebody asked me what I think about the Van der Ven Romero combination partnership. I think there's a really good balance between somebody that's more composed and fast centre back with somebody who can be more aggressive, but also can pass through within a press. So, and you have 2 very good technical centre backs at a good age as well. I feel like this is a centre back power, and I feel like we can build for times, which allows us also to play in the Highland if we want to. So I think it's good. And obviously just a couple of old standards that I thought were obviously Idoji just
he's sick, man.
Really good left back, and he's able being able to do both the overlapping but also playing inverted. It's just a unique skill set in my opinion, because people were saying he can't play in the 4 when he came to us because he was playing in the 5-back at Udinese. So I always knew, because I was watching this guy on loan from Udinese like all season last year. I knew the guy was gonna come in and play well. Sa, finally he's escaped the prison of Conte, same as Bissouma, because these guys can actually finally play like now I got an African partnership in midfield now. Like I get some joy now. Like, and then I think I should give Son also some credit. I think he played well compared to the first game. And then Madison, he did it. Madison is just Madison. He always does what he does, to be honest. Like, I think in the league, he's ironically, I saw a stat earlier saying how I think it was listed the top 5 or top 6 players that have created the most chances, and it was only Brighton and Man City players, and the only player that wasn't either one of them was Madison.
Madison, guy who's not let me not even talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm smoking at Madison.
Hey, shut. By the way, Gavin, you need shout out to you. 40 million, bro. What a steal. But yeah,
What a steal.
no, I think it's just good stuff. Just go into the next. I got really nothing more to say about the game than other than that. Unless Flores had anything else to say to it. But
I've not anything that I've not said earlier on. Anything that I probably won't say tomorrow. I've spoken. Like, we gotta get on with the show because I could be here. We've gone 33 minutes. Another 33 minutes talking about just Manchester United. So yeah. But big up everyone that is tapped in. We won't get into the actual show itself. So what we'll do is look for nominations. So
United, man.
let us know in the chat. What do you want? What do you want to know? Go on. What do you want to know, my friend?
What are your thoughts, bro? That's what I want to know. First.
You know my thoughts on what exactly? We've discussed this.
But the man them in chat, they don't know your thoughts. Come on,
They fully know my thoughts. The vast majority of them was
All
here.
right, man.
For Man United earlier, they was on the Q&A, they was on the watch along. They've heard this. I know, and tomorrow, well today technically, 4:30 p.m. Man United podcast. Myself and Ivorian will be talking about it. So yes, I'm sure they do.
Can I
I'm
just
lying
ask
as it
something?
said. Yeah, go on.
Just one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but like, how come I don't get how has Sophie and Amrabat become the whole key to fixing Manchester United's problems? Like, all I see all summer is, when you get Amrabat in, Amrabat is the key to this and everything like that. He's gonna be there. I'm like, how? Like, I'm not even saying he's a bad player or anything. I think he's a decent player, but I don't get how he's the guy to solve Manchester United's problems.
You know how the shiny new one hope too. The shiny new toy. We've been here before. Same way if Amrabat all of a sudden went elsewhere, say Amrabat for argument's sake went Saudi Arabia, and then we got linked to another midfielder. Insert any decent midfielder of any form of quality, and just someone who's good, someone who's great, then it'd be him. He's the savior.
So yeah, I've seen that with you with Gravenberch a bit.
Yeah,
like,
it's shiny. So whether it's Gravenberch, whether it's Amrabat, whether it's a Kimmich, whether it's a Verratti, whether it's a youngster we've not heard of, if anyone with any form of decent resume is going to be them. That's legit what it is. So it's the shiny new toy that they're gonna fix us. Like, that's it. Yeah, every midfielder is fine apart from Mason Mount, but hey, that's legit what it is. Like I said to Ryan, like I said time and time again, horrible signing. It was horrible. It was a horrible idea. It was a horrible signing. It was executed horribly when you look at the money and the wages we gave him, and now he's playing horrible. Why are we shocked? Not a bang average player. And he's a horrible player when the team's not playing well. And that's what it is. Like, he's one of them. He is a classic system player. To get the best out of Mason Mount, everything has to be functioning around him. He's not good enough. You don't have enough talent individually to be good when the team's playing bad. That's very few players who are like that. There's very few players who will stand out in a team that's not functioning the best. Like Casemiro last year, for instance. Even when we weren't functioning the best, he still stood. Like a Martinez, for example. Like a Varane, for example, last year. But those players are few and far between, and they weren't even doing it on the highest level. The players I'm talking about, because Manchester United we weren't competing in the champs. We weren't competing for a league title. So there's very few. Mount's a classic example of that. Like I banged on about all summer. What does this man excel at on a football? If you're an attacking player, I want to know what you do on the ball. If you're a defensive player, I want to know what you do off the ball. They're the two most important things, and then you get to the other one after. So don't give me defensive. Same way I don't need my goalkeeper to be an excellent crosser of the ball. I'm not fussed about that. Like, that's irrelevant to the task at hand. Like, what's he like as a goalkeeper? Same with my centre backs. Can you defend? That's first and foremost. That's the first question I'm asking. You can be great on the ball. That's cool. You can be as technically sound as a number 10 and be able to play on the half turn. But can you man mark? Can you tackle? Can you track runners? Like, that's what's needed. And yeah, with Mason Mount, so you know he's not good. Because all people say is, he works hard off the ball stuff. He's a worse version of Bruno. And I don't like Bruno. But he's worse than him. Like, that's the crazy part. He's worse than Bruno. I'm not a fan. But we move. Like, that's what it is.
Anthony?
Back the manager blindly. He's another one I've said.
I've seen most United fans now, like, just have given up on him.
Yeah, like, and I get it, because he's giving Manchester United fans nothing to
go off.
You're giving us nothing to even back you. I've said this season you got to deliver. I've said this about Anthony. This is the season where Sancho was, where I was at with Sancho last season. It's the exact same now. You've had one season, cool. Second season, you need to kick on. That's legit it.
Do you think he will?
Not of this showing.
Fair.
Not of these football. Again, that's not just on him. One thing he has that I think Mount doesn't have is talent. So that's why I'm like, all right, you have a chance because there is talent there. With Mount, no disrespect, people. There's just a clear lack of talent. Anthony, I at least say there is talent there. But talent don't produce. I'm tired of this. This is why you see all these technical, silky ballers going to Saudi Arabia. There's a reason Neymar and João Felix are in Saudi Arabia. Because no European clubs wanted to run the risk. Because you know why?
Wait,
man
is
don't
João
produce.
Felix out there?
I swear he's gone. Is he not gone yet?
No,
He's
he's
on
not
his
gone
way,
yet.
right?
He's holding out for any European team.
Okay,
that
yeah,
he wants to
see?
go to.
Man's holding out. Man's out there like a free agent.
Yo, man's doing the Ronaldo thing. From
Man's
last
out
year.
there like a free agent. Exactly my point. And he's super talented. But talent's not enough. Guarantee you this, Troops will get snapped up. Shout out to Troops because I know he's left Barstool. He'll get snapped up before João Felix does. Because he's a quality free agent. So he's going to have a load of offers and some companies going to drop the bag for Troops. Whereas João Felix, everyone's looking and going, nah, you ain't worth it. And he's super talented. But hey, we move. But big up to everyone who's locked in. Yeah, go on.
Before we start the show, I actually want to ask because I was muted.
Yeah.
If Mount and Bruno did the fusion dance, what would we be as the player?
You just be Bruno.
But you said
That's what it is.
he's Super Saiyan Mount and Super Saiyan Mount.
Oh nah, he ain't Super Saiyan man. There's nothing Super Saiyan about him. It's just regular and regular. One's bald Krillin and the other's Krillin with hair. That's it. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like Krillin just further along. Like Bruno's just Krillin further along. Like not Krillin who was dying every saga. You know what I'm saying? He's just Krillin with hair. He can fight a bit better. You know what I'm saying? He's got the wife. He's got the kid. The robot wife. He was an Android 18 he married. I'm saying a big up Big Six Bants as well for the raid. So yeah, that's what it is. One's Krillin, one's bald Krillin, one's Krillin with hair. Neither of them are good enough. But hey, I was told back the manager blindly, innit? And now everyone wants to turn on said manager. Not everyone, but a lot, I should say. But big up Big Six Bants for the raid every single time.
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Well,
Do you think Ten Hag might get sacked on his 10th game?
no. Even if we'd have to lose all 10 games for him to get sacked. We'd have to lose the next 8 for him to get sacked. Like we must be like even worse than you lot did last season. It have to be that. Like win 3 games in like 5 months or anything or something like that.
You'd have to be doing shit in Champions League, I reckon, as well.
You'd have to for that to happen, he's got to absolutely be doing awful. Absolutely awful. Hey, but yeah, big up Big Six Pants. But yeah, let's get into the show. Anyway, let's get into the show. We'll start with. Why did I switch it around? We'll start with. Oh, that's why I missed it. It wasn't there. But yes, most unforgettable goal, people. Let us know in the chat. So this is from the weekend's games just gone. Don't give us your winner. Just give us your nominations. 2, 3, 4 names of the most unforgettable goals from this weekend's games just gone. We'll go to you, Ahmed. What goal stood out for you this weekend, my brother?
It's gonna hurt for me to say, but obviously Antonio's goal definitely is up there. I would say, in my opinion. Chukwuemeka's nice little cut and shoot was very nice as well. I would say to that one as well. Definitely the goal. You know the Man City goal.
Alvarez, that was a sick goal.
Alvarez one was
that was such a good finish.
That was quality, man. And then obviously Diaz one where he just flicked and then bang. That was pretty good too. So yeah, man. Mitoma's goals.
What you saying, Ryan? What I'm saying?
Yeah, Mitoma's goal for Brighton as well. The solo.
Mitoma's goal. That was a banging goal. Any others that stand out for you? Let us know in the chat as well, people.
I think
poll in a sec.
Ahmed said all the good ones were they good ones in Aston Villa game? Not really, actually.
No, man, they were just tapping that stuff.
Yeah, they were just shit defending from Everton, to be honest with you. It was bad. They're going down this season, by the way. They can't stay up this season, bro. Like I'm telling you, they keep getting away with it, man.
Nah, man, they ain't going down. Yo, Calvert-Lewin gonna get fit and he'll be calm, and that's Sean Dyche.
He's never fit, man.
That is, man. He'll be fit enough.
He's never fit.
He'll be fit enough.
I think he's injured again.
Yeah, he did get injured. Jez, what you saying? Most unforgettable goal.
Somebody said Lisandro
Yeah,
Martinez.
Danish Maldini, ha ha ha.
That's hilarious.
That was quality, man. That was a quality goal, man. That guy,
Anyways,
he's on steroids,
yeah,
man. I refuse. I refuse to not believe
you know,
otherwise.
also was quality. Gallagher's marking from that corner, exceptional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
Wow,
listen, man.
phenomenal.
We want to tell me, you want to tell me you lose some minute.
Yeah, you lose some, you lose more. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like.
Hey, you got a mountain, you lose more. So hey,
Yeah,
hey,
hey, we
geez,
still above you, mate. How many wins? Hey, put your Premier League wins on this season on the table.
Oh
mate.
my God, we did.
Yeah,
You are
that's what we
shameless, bro.
doing. That's what we doing, mate. Put your Premier League wins on the table this season, mate. Huh?
You get the least
Huh?
wins.
Shameless win,
Huh?
flawless.
You got the
Yo,
least
How's it
that's
shameless?
a
This is
big-
facts.
That's
I'm saying,
that's
put
an
your
L,
Premier
bro.
League wins on the
By
table,
Friday we
mate.
have the same amount of wins, though. By Friday we have the same amount of wins.
Yeah, and then by Saturday we won't. You know what I'm saying? I'm what? You know what I'm
You're gonna
saying?
beat Nottingham Forest. You think
Of
so?
course we're gonna beat
I'm
Forest.
telling
Of
you
course.
right now, you're drawn against Forest right now.
All right, cool. And you're beating Luton 3-0. Yeah, is that what you're saying?
If that
Yo,
happens,
Chelsea's scoring 3 goals in one game.
Yeah, I
Wow.
know this guy
We
on
worry
drugs,
about
man.
that, man.
This guy on some them ice spice lattes, man. You know what I'm saying? Them spicy lattes.
coming
that
out,
be
it's coming
tripping.
out, it's coming out in 1 month.
Hey,
It's
the
coming out in 1 month.
belly.
It's coming out in 1 month, man. The fucking spice is back in 1 month.
This guy, you can tell the Premier League's back, people, when we arguing in game week 2 about wins. But we move, like this fucking guy, this guy. But yeah, most unforgettable goal. Let us know in the chat. Matomas is definitely in there for me. My man scored a banger for. I don't know his name. I need to Google it.
Which team?
The guy for Sheffield United, the one from outside the box. That was a banger.
Oh, that was a top
That was
corner.
a banger.
Sick goal.
Yeah,
that was a banger.
Gustavo
I
Hammer.
forgot his name though.
Gustavo Hammer, yeah. Roy J said it. Gustavo Hammer.
Who's
Yeah,
it?
with only one M. With only one M.
Hamer, yeah.
Yeah, out there. I'll add this on. So right, we got Matomas, we got Gustavo Hammers. Who else? What other goals?
Antonio and Luis
Antonio.
Diaz.
Antonio's
I'd
goal
put
was a banger.
Alvarez's in personally.
Yeah, we
Alvarez
have a
is
physical
good.
choice of 4 anyway, so we can just point out Alvarez as well.
Yeah.
But
So that's
Chukwemeka
what
or Alvarez is the other question, though, guys.
I
What are you
feel like
thinking?
we're forgetting some. One sec, 'cause I did
Luis
actually.
Diaz.
Luis
Diaz's
Diaz.
goal was a good. That's an honorable mention. That's honorable. That is an honorable mention.
Hammer
But yeah,
time, man.
we'll go with those 4, and then we'll pick our winners as well. So right, the poll is up, people. Vote on the poll. The poll is up. Most unforgettable goal. Vote on the poll. Let me actually change it on the screen as well. Most unforgettable goal. All right, so we'll go to you, Ahmed. You joke, man. Out of those 4, which is the best goal for you? Actually, all 4 put them in order. So you've got 1 second before we carry on. Matomas, Hammers, Antonio, and Alvarez. I know Hammers, that's a touchy subject for you. You know what I'm saying? PTSD and that, but go on.
What's that meant to be?
Oh, West Ham.
It didn't bang.
bro.
It didn't bang, big man. I knew it was. I was just trying to say it didn't bang. You know what I was trying to say? Oh, come on, man. These guys are killing me. But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying?
These guys are killing
You got hammered.
Honestly, man,
Yeah, go
I
on.
think for me, number 1, Nitoma. Then it's
Thomas goes a banger.
then I think it's Hammer, number 2. Then it really is between Alvarez and
Antonio's
I'll say-
goal was a banger, you know.
I
It was
think-
a banger.
Yeah,
All bullshit
it
aside.
was. It
Yeah.
was.
Like, because you can only
I think Alvarez's was better though.
he can
personally.
only score there. Alvarez's was good, but I look at the goalkeeper a little
Yeah.
bit more suspect.
You know what it
on
was here? You know what it was here? That
Go on.
goal gave Axel Disasi a new nickname. They're calling him Axel Hurricane Disaster.
Ah, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
he
I
took
hate
him to the top
On
spot.
his case
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Lord have mercy. Listen, I have to
Mistakes.
give it to Antonio, bro, man. Antonio number 3, and then
Alvarez
give
4, you're
Alvarez.
saying?
Yeah.
Go on, Ryan.
He had more
Your
time
thought-
in it. That's the thing.
First.
He actually had more time, and like Pope should have technically saved that goal. If we're being honest, know what I'm saying. Even though there was a bit of power to it.
Ryan, what you saying? You're
I'd
4 in
go
order out of 4.
Mitoma top, the Sheffield United guy second. I'm going Alvarez
The
third
Sheffield
still.
United
I think that Alvarez finish is sick.
was a
Then
banger.
I'll go
It was a
Antonio fourth.
Right, cool. Jazz, what you saying? It's tough.
Matoma first.
Because they're all good goals.
Matoma first. Gustavo Hammer second. Antonio third and Alvarez fourth.
Yeah, Faz. You lot continue to vote on the poll. Matoma is currently in the lead, 67%. Hammer, 18%. Antonio, 15%. Alvarez, 0%. Surprisingly. Hey, Ryan, you need to go vote, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the current percentage. And of course, right now, say somebody super chatted, for example, Alvarez's, even though it's at 0%, that would be the winner. But then if someone super chatted the same amount or more and picked Antonio's, then that would be the winner. And then if someone wanted to vote for a goal that isn't on the list, that's absolutely fine as well. That would be the winner. But I'm going to get to the chat as well and see what you lot are saying. In regards to me, this is tough. because they are good goals. Thomas' goal was a banger. That was the best out of the bunch. I'll go Antonio's goals over Hammers, even though it was cold. Because Antonio's, I think Diassi's actually done enough at that point. When I'm watching the game, I'm
Yeah, I
like,
didn't
Diassi
think he's
slowed him
even the
down.
worst defending.
Yeah, like I thought, all right, he's good, but because Antonio scored, that's when you can critique it and say he should get closer. But he's done what he's supposed to do most of the time, and the goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it. Hammer's goal was a banger as well from the edge of the area. That is quality. I seen that. I was like, all right, that's a bad boy goal, without doubt. That's top quality.
You know what it is, man? I think Lisandro Martinez, man, the quality passing into the net. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
I did wanted to ask though. What about Enzo's penalty? That was a good goal.
I can't believe it. Is this a Tottenham fan doing this to me?
This is a
No, we're
dick
not
killer.
having this, man. Crazy out here, man.
Hey, hold that,
Crazy.
fam, hold that.
This is
You know what I'm saying?
crazy. No, man.
Hey!
You know, Enzo's only won 3 Premier League games at Chelsea.
I saw that. Even
That's
the
crazy.
know that to say yeah. Oh my!
You know, we've all scored the same amount of Premier League goals as Mudryk. It's mad.
Nah, you know what the
I'm
craziest thing was?
Go on.
Chelsea haven't won a competitive game at Stamford Bridge for 6 months.
saying? No way.
At home.
I
It's
would.
true.
That happened.
Yeah,
They haven't won
last one
any
was in January.
competitive game at Stamford
I think
Bridge.
the last one was
That
against
would change
Wolves.
though. That would change when they beat what's it called?
Liverpool.
Yeah. Luton.
Luton.
Isn't
It'll
that?
be Luton.
Oh, is that home or away? I thought that was
that the
away.
Bridge?
That's
Nah,
at Stamford Bridge.
You was talking that much. You was talking that much chess, thinking it was away at Luton. Yeah. Is that you, fam?
It doesn't really matter if it's away or home. We've beaten them
Well,
before away.
Okay.
So it's a
All
good-
right. Okay. Sure.
Listen, why are you talking? You got to face Nottingham Forest. You know, these man here got a cookie. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen. I'm
Like you
willing
said,
to.
because the Palace would do, man. See, you are the one that just put the.
No.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
be honest. I'm gonna be real. Crystal
United
Palace,
win.
we're not doing nothing, bro. I watched that
I'm-
game. I watched that game for 45 minutes, and I knew they weren't doing it.
Yeah, Crystal Palace weren't doing anything.
Yeah, bro. I'll be real.
I'm betting on United win now on the show. That I forgot it's gonna be on YouTube. Fuck. Well, I would have put my Twitch points on it.
So yeah, Matoma, he's still ahead. Right, we had 44 votes. We'll wait till we get 50 votes, 6 more people. That could change it in regards to second, third, or
6
fourth.
more,
Alvarez
yeah.
got some point. Yeah. To get to 50. Alvarez, yeah, you know, this fucking guy. Yeah. This guy. How many points did you lot get? I was gonna make a joke, but I didn't even know if it is. Did you not even get 50 points last season? Or did you finish on 48?
Yeah, definitely on below
You might
50.
even get 50 points. You know?
Oh, that's terrible.
Whoa, man, that last year, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a dark days, man, you know what I'm saying? It was dark days, man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, not be with that, man, you know what I'm saying? It was
You lot better beat Luton. There will be a watch along for it on the Twitch as well. You lot better beat Luton. I'm just saying. Innit? Don't get dunked on by Taif Chong or some shit or Ross Barkley. You know what I'm saying?
we must not.
Hey, let's strike. Wait, who do Luton have? Who
I
are
have no
Luton's
idea.
players?
I don't know who the hell that are, but you know what?
We don't know.
This Ross Barkley equalizer is gonna hit like.
We must, man, we
Yeah,
must,
and he
you must,
does
no,
this
we must beat them 3-0.
In front of the shed end. We must beat them 3-0. Hey, you can't even name 3 players who you think will score. You said
I told
Sterling,
you.
You just said
And Enzo, you know what I'm
and
saying?
midfield, did it?
And Enzo, that's it,
As long as,
that's it.
Enzo's all well and good as long as it's not a free shot from 12 yards out. But that's a whole different conversation. All right.
My Your player, Bruno
Is it
Fernandes, couldn't head it
Yeah.
into a free net, big man. What are
Facts,
you
man.
talking about?
100%. He couldn't, but we still outscored you. You get what I'm saying? Not in this. No, not last week. I'm just saying in
Oh,
general.
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. Wait, how many goals we scored? Ah, shit. Yeah, we've only scored.
Actually,
we
Chelsea
scored
have
less than you.
outscored you so far.
Yeah, they've
this
outscored
season.
us.
You
That's
outscored
how
me,
bad
man.
it is.
Yeah.
And you
That's
get
crazy.
outscored by
Hey,
Chelsea.
Ahmed, like I said before, put your 3 points on the table, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you
oh
mad
boy.
12th or 14th? Where you mad at?
But you actually conceded Leicester.
Oh yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Oh yeah, because they got pack 3 in it at London Stadium and that we move. But anyways,
Hybrid
people,
free,
yes,
man, hybrid free.
50 this guy idiot. Matoma's won that. He's won the poll 72%. Hammer with 12%. Antonio with 14%. Alvarez with 2%. That was my order as well. Right, the next category we will go to, people, is 1 second. The most unpredicted result. Give me 1 second, people. I'll run through all the score lines from the weekend's games just gone. And myself, Ahmed, Ryan, Jez, and yourselves will pick 4 nominations and vote the same way. That's how this show works. All right. The most unpredicted result. So, boom. Nottingham Forest 2, Sheffield United 1, Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1, Wolves 1, Brighton 4, Fulham 0, Brentford 3, Tottenham 2, Manchester United 0, Manchester City 1, Newcastle 0, Aston Villa 4, Everton 0, West Ham 3, Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 1. We'll go to you, Ahmed. What results stick out for you as unpredicted?
Of course, like I would have to say, she had the West Ham result for Chelsea. Tottenham would probably be the other one, of course.
Really? You take
Tottenham
Spurs?
United.
Okay.
I say
I think
Fulham
only in
Brentford
terms of
maybe.
injury, I think I would say.
Yeah.
I say Fulham Brentford.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
Brentford was a bit.
Not really. I think Brentford were probably the better team.
I didn't
They
expect
have-
Brentford to win 3-0 away
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Fulham.
We didn't
though.
expect them to win 3-0.
Well,
I agree with that.
Other than that,
what
there
else
weren't
is there?
really any big
Agree
shocks.
with
I'd
that.
say.
I know teams go
Probably
to West
what-
London. I know
Yeah,
teams
just-
go West
I
London all
mean,
the time and win, but it's still a shock. But carry on,
Yes,
go
yeah,
on.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, how are we
Okay.
not saying Chelsea losing 3-1?
Yo,
That
Chelsea.
was
Wait, it's even in East London. The game was in East London, big man. What are you talking about?
No. You missed the joke because we were talking about Fulham Brentford, and I said, yeah,
I know
we're not
what you're
used
trying to say.
teams
Oh, West
going to
London
win
is in Fulham
in West London.
and Chelsea
yeah,
was.
and
I
fully
understood
were.
that, but I was like,
Yeah.
I was thinking of like, oh, but Chelsea played in East London today. And I was saying,
You're
okay,
right
this
now.
is
Yeah,
one.
Chelsea have to reclaim their West London crown at the moment.
Hey, fact, you behind Brentford and Fulham and
You
that man
finished behind both
went
of
to
them
melon
last
it.
season.
I mean, last
You
season,
spit.
you must finish as the best West London team. You must.
Facts, yo.
Need
Again,
to finish
facts,
as the best team in
Reclaim
the
the crown.
facts, man. You out here struggling, but go on, carry on. So I've got Fulham 0, Brentford 3, Wolves 1, Brighton 4. I think that's a shock as well. West Ham 3, all jokes aside, I don't think anyone expected you lot to get. I had picked you lot to win. I thought you'd do the business. West Ham 3, Chelsea 1. Let us know in the chat, actually, what you lot saying in the chat. Let me get some predictions from the chat. Just nominations. What you lot saying? Aston Villa 4, Everton 0. Yeah, I would say
I
so.
don't
What
think
else you lot
that's
saying?
unpredicted.
You don't think so? You reckon
No.
4-0's fair? All right, that's fair. Let
Yeah,
us know in
I
the
knew
chat.
Villa would win, and I knew it would be fairly comfortable. But like Everton are awful.
Yeah, Everton
Very
are bad.
good.
Sean
Very
Dyche's going to put it together, though, man.
No, he won't. That team's
He won't, man.
awful, fam.
Yeah, it's the same. Wait, has it changed from last year? I swear it's the same team as last
Not
year.
Nah,
much.
that's
Pretty
coming.
much.
Danjuma, they've added Danjuma.
Yeah, man. So they've improved, technically.
But bro, they're a shambles, man.
Yeah, I get it, man. You want them to get relegated as a Liverpool fan. It's not
Hey,
going to happen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think at the moment they go down this season still.
Yeah, you said
Like
that
I
last
genuinely
season.
think they go down.
You Anstro, and look at that, man. Super Sean
Nah,
Dyche
but
did
you
the
see what it
business.
is. I feel
I
like
missed him.
I
No.
feel like now, you know, when you say, oh, in the past couple of years, oh, there's definitely 3 teams that are worse than Everton. I'm not sure there are anymore.
Right. Well, before we carry on, right, we've got. You know what? I just put Villa Everton on there. Actually, now I won't. I just leave it to 3. So people go vote on the poll. The poll is now up. Go vote. Most unpredicted result. Let us know. We'll go to you actually. We'll stay with you actually, Ryan. Put those in order of unpredicted results. So Fulham 0, Brentford 3, Wolves 1, Brighton 4, West Ham 3, Chelsea 1.
West Ham, Chelsea was number 1. The next 2 is tough to pick between them, to be honest. I'd probably say Fulham 0, Brentford second, and Wolves Brighton third.
So you got West Ham, Chelsea, and then you got Fulham, Brentford, and then Wolves, Brighton. All right,
Yeah.
Ahmed, what are you saying?
Chelsea probably will be number 1. Then the Brentford one, and then the last one, which I just forgot out of my mind right now, which is the Everton
Brighton
one.
4. Yeah, Brighton 4. Wolves
Brighton
1.
4, yeah. That'll be now.
Jez, what are you saying, family?
West Ham. Can you name the 4 again?
Oh, so yeah, no stress. It's 3. It's just 3. Fulham
3,
0,
okay.
Brentford 3, Wolves 1, Brighton 4, West Ham 3, Chelsea 1.
Definitely West Ham, Chelsea first. Then the Brentford, Fulham, and then the Brighton and Wolves. Because I just had a feeling. Yeah, why? What?
No, I'm reading the comments. My bad, bro. I'm reading the
Oh,
comments.
I was thinking, what did I say? Yeah, that's my order.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah, currently West Ham, Chelsea storming away with it, 73%. Fulham 0, Brentford 4.
Hopefully, this is the last one
80%.
for a long time.
Wolves 1, Brighton 4. That's
Oh, we will be, yeah.
Yeah, West Ham, I think West Ham 3, Chelsea 1. I do agree with that. Brentford beating Fulham 3-0. I didn't expect that. I can't remember. Did I pick? I might have said Fulham to win that game.
Even, you don't think
Brentford,
I
don't
said
expect them to win.
2-0. I said 2-0 Brentford.
I think
the
I said
other day.
1-0 Fulham. I think I had Fulham. And Wolves Brighton as well. Like I wasn't surprised Brighton won, but I'm surprised they won 4 because they're not like a big scoring team like that. So banging goals though. Good to see Welbs doing his thing as well. But yeah, go on, Ahmed. What was you gonna say?
Nah, you know what? I'm all right, man. There's nothing else to say at this point. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, this is the last time we see Chelsea here. You know what I mean? In a negative aspect, you know what I mean? They'll do me proud next week. This week on Luton, and then at AFC Wimbledon on Wednesday, and then at Nottingham Forest next week. The week
Yeah, you lot got a
Saturday.
favourable running currently. That's
Until
very
I think
favourable.
it's until the end of October. We have a very favourable one. We're just facing mid-table to lower table teams, so we've got a very favourable one.
Beat
Time
them teams
to
around you,
build.
man. I hear you.
Time to build chemistry, time to get these guys now cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
None of this hybrid of 3 nonsense, and time to play this 4-3-3 until you can get yourself a 10, whatever you want to get after that.
Yo, if you don't get good results in the next few games, you man are fucked for the season.
Again, listen, that's a bit too much. Saying fuck, this is only like 5-6 games.
Bro,
right?
have you seen your run in like October to December?
Well, man, that's
Look at
what.
that.
But that's what you have. But listen, our run to October, December is what it is, man. It's time for our manager to do what he does best and win games.
Maurizio Pochettino.
That's it, man. Shout out
He's
to Flawless.
magic. That song is fire. I
Right.
can't lie. That shit's fire.
Pochettino, fam. I'm watching you closely.
Yeah, this guy, Egypt. Yeah, I'm looking there. So these are the Chelsea. Why is this gone all the way back? Here we go. Right. So yeah, Luton at home, Forest at home, Bournemouth away, Villa at home, Battle of West London, Fulham away, Burnley away. That is favourable. And then obviously 23rd, I'm guessing October, I don't know, is that
There's
a
another
weekend-
thing I'm assuming.
international break? Yeah, that sucks
Yeah.
because then you play on the 21st, you play Arsenal at home. And even at, oh shit, and then it gets really good. Brentford at home, another Battle of West London, Spurs away, City at home, Newcastle away, Brighton at home, the mighty Manchester United away.
Man said
Mighty,
mighty.
the pride, the pride
Yeah,
of Merseyside,
man.
the pride of Merseyside away, Everton on the 9th. Yo, serious? Hey, you don't got. Whew, that's gonna be fire still. Whew.
So I'm saying to you, bro. That's why you need to build the chemistry now with the teams.
That could be the Pochettino out.
Hey, facts. Yeah.
Ah,
Facts.
I
But,
should be
hey,
laughing
continue,
at
but before we carry on, actually, continue to vote on the poll, people. West Ham 3, Chelsea 1 at 71%. Fulham 0, Brentford 3 at 20%. Wolves 1, Brighton 4 at 9%. There's over 230 of you lot locked in. We're only at 76 likes. What we doing? Like check 1 2 1 2. Like check 1 2 1 2. Let's get up to 100 likes, people. Let's get to triple digits, people. What is this? Chelsea trying to crawl to 40 points last season. Let's bump up those
Wow.
likes, people.
Bro, don't do
Bump
that,
up
man.
those likes. Don't do what? Don't do what?
Man.
State facts.
Listen, Guled Ismail says, Ahmed, what do you think about our new goalkeeper Petrovic? Sanchez was
I can't believe you lot are getting on Sanchez for that, man. None of
That's
those
what I
goals are
said.
his fault.
I said that to you, bro. Though. Like, listen,
None of those goals are
honestly,
his fault.
I know he's a minimal upgrade to Gappa, but like those 2 goals, he can't even blame around. But hopefully, this Petrovic guy, I don't know that much about him. Hopefully, he's good enough. That's all I can say about him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Tune in Wednesday or do a bit of research on him. And on Wednesday, we'll discuss him. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Of
So, yeah,
course, are
bump
you
up the
really
likes.
that,
Yeah, go on, fam. Go on.
are you really that surprised? Like it took them 45 minutes to turn on Jackson and say
Yeah,
buy a new
that's it.
striker.
That is
Yeah,
true.
see, but I maintained beforehand we need another striker option anyway.
Yeah, you did.
Like, for
Yeah,
depth.
100%
For
you
depth,
did.
because my boy Jackson, when it comes down to it, he's still young, he's still developing in it. You still need another guy anyway as a backup, and maybe someone that's a bit more experienced that can put in, the bunt and that whenever you need to.
Yes, and you lot, if you're enjoying the content, and obviously Ahmed's commentary as well, links in the title for his channel at the Bridge 258. Click the link right now, opens up a whole new tab, and that way you can subscribe to his channel, find all his socials as well, and subscribe here as well. We're at 7,773 subscribers, 7 more people. There's over 220 of you lot locked in. I'm only asking for 7 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, people. Hit the notification bell as well. Get us to 7,780 expeditiously. And get us to 100 likes, man. Like, what's going on? Hit that like button. Flawless, would you take Caicedo off us for 80 M's? Absolutely. All jokes aside, and obviously we'll talk about him. Yes, he asked me a
Who
question.
said that?
Your boy Chelsea FC 123 says, would you
Come
take
on, bro,
Caicedo
don't do
off us?
that, man.
I don't think
I
he's trying to
should-
sell him. I think he's just trying to gauge my thought process. Like, just because I'll run jokes and bants about rival players like a Caicedo, like a Trent, but they're still quality, and I take them at my club. Like, it's like if Maddison has a bad game for Spurs, yeah, I'll crash on him, but that doesn't mean that I don't take away from him being a good player. Word to Matisse, man.
How did you,
I
man,
can-
choose Mount over
I
Maddison?
can critique. Hey, who knows? You gotta criticize in isolation and praise in isolation. Word to Matisse when he said that. That's what it is. I'll criticize in isolation. Like, of course, I love seeing Trent make mistakes because it's funny dunking on him. But he's still one of the best right backs in the league. I'd still take him at my team in a heartbeat. Don't get him mistaken. And yeah, you're right, Stephanie G. The Bridge 258 is a fire channel.
I'm 2 away from 815. So get him to 850 subscribers.
Hey, man, get him to 820. You know what I'm saying? In that. Get
Yes,
him to 820 people. Let's see what else. Yeah, Warrior J, don't worry, we're going to get to it. But right, yeah, West Ham, Chelsea has ran away with this 75%. We ran away 18%, Fulham, Brentford, and then 7% Wolves, Brighton. Okay, next one we'll go to. Always very, very interesting category. Most unacceptable error. So for those in the chat, it must have led to a goal for the opposition. So it can't be the goalkeeper passes it to the opposition striker and the opposition striker puts it over the bar. Must have led to a goal. Penalties also count as well. So if a player gives away a penalty and then that's scored, that is also eligible as a nomination as well. We'll go to you, Jez. Unacceptable errors that stand out to you. And let me know in the chat as well, please, people.
Shaw.
Yeah, Shaw's a bad one. That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Because he lets like a winger just on the island with Kulusevski. That's always going to be food. So I put Shaw there. Diop from Fulham, it was.
That was so bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Gave him Visser that goal.
So
who was the one who threw in the ball in the Villa game?
Ashley Young.
Oh, the throw-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the throw-in. That
So
was
bad. I say Trent as well.
And then Trent. Yeah, Trent is done. I would say as well. I think there was another one that I had in my mind, but those four stand out for me right now.
Fairs. What you saying, Ryan? Any more you want to add? Let us know in the chat as well, people.
Would I say Lissandro's own goal? I don't know. That was just. I'm not sure if I'd say that over the others, even though it was funny. Maybe that as
one of them ones where like I find the thought completely weird because like I was like, yo, the Ben Davies just really scored, and I was like, it was the own goal. Because like
I didn't know it. I thought I didn't know at first that he'd kicked it in, but
yeah, I thought he just rolled it in. Like that.
People were saying Michael Keane. What were J93 saying?
the third goal.
Keane's was bad, but it was more so the throw-in from Young that it was. The polls out.
No,
as well,
I think he's talking about the third goal.
Caicedo as well. People were saying
Caicedo giving away the pen.
I've dropped it. The poll is up, people. Vote on the poll.
Actually, you know what? I'm putting Caicedo in there because he cost 150 million.
Not even 150 million. It's just a terrible challenge. At 2-1 down, I don't know how to do that.
DM.
Yeah, it was a 250 million pivot. You feel me? That's the most expensive pivot ever.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And it got moved to by Suchek and Ward-Prowse.
More expensive.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you must fill the shoes of Makelele. You're the most expensive DM. You must.
Oh yeah, I know what you lot are talking about. It was the throw-in that Villa took, and then Keane miscontrolled.
Yeah, Keane missed
in the area.
He literally assisted the.
Was it Leon Bailey who scored? Was it?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Bailey. Bailey got a third goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. That's someone shining on us against Chelsea fans. Don't you worry, man. These men have their little laughter. Yeah. Don't you worry about that, Chief. Yeah. Next week, yeah, when these men league Forest and we went against Luton.
You were literally doing that last season when you were still losing. What are you talking about?
Don't you worry about that.
The sun was shining, actually. It was nice, man.
Listen, man. We know. Listen, don't worry, man. We know. Listen, Jacob, bro. I always back Caicedo. These guys know I'm upset about Caicedo previously.
Yeah, Caicedo. Don't get mistaken. Caicedo a baller.
Caicedo was not ready. Caicedo did not have enough preseason. We know this already, man. Don't worry. Friday.
But one thing is though, he's not a complete loser this weekend because he's winning on his poll.
What about the Palace keeper?
Oh my God!
Just saying.
Hey, Flawless, he got a wage increase. So
yeah, facts, man.
What about the Palace keeper?
That's a shout. Yeah. I thought he was Johnston was silly for that. That's a good.
No. The reason why I won't say technically it's his fault. The defense was sleeping, bro.
Defense was, but you don't need to.
But he did. Yeah, but it was a bit reckless from.
If he doesn't dive in and Ketia kicks that out for a goal.
Yeah, exactly. There's a goal kick.
You should have faked him. I'm saying. Should have faked him, man. That was later than Caicedo challenging the box, but here we are. You know what I'm saying?
Is that so, man? Hey, man. Listen, don't be talking about being late to the box and Luke Shaw, man.
No, he was late getting out of the box. That was the problem. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point I'm making. He's too late for something. So, hey, man.
Hey, speaking of late, you still waiting on that first win, aren't you, mate? You know what I'm saying?
Wow, listen, you got wins in this preseason, so we're right.
If we doing preseason thing again, like Jackson, innit? Preseason Jackson, yeah? The preseason
don't
Drogba.
Do that, man. Don't do that, man. I never said that it was Drogba. I've never said that it's Drogba.
Hey, you know what? All jokes aside, I actually don't think Caicedo's is the worst, but we'll get to the Ahmed. List the four, actually. So for worst to least worst.
So can you repeat them again for me, please?
Oh
if you
yeah,
don't
so
mind?
Trent for the goal that's Liverpool conceded at home to Bournemouth. Diop for I think it was Visa's goal as well.
Yeah.
The miss kick. Caicedo for the penalty, which you know all about, and then Ashley Young for the throw-in.
You know what, man? I have to say Ashley Young has been number one for me, man. That
That's
one or
fair.
Diop.
Agreed.
Then Diop number 2 for me, and then who's left? Caicedo and then Trent. I think
yeah.
for me it's Trent. The last one, the reason why I put Caicedo last is that guy was just fresh and then, like he literally was just trying to get the ball back. So I can understand that at the very least. There's some level of understanding you can put for Caicedo. And that's why he's lost.
First. Ryan, what you saying? Your four?
Ashley Young first, definitely, 100%. Diop second, I agree with that. Then it's between Caicedo and Trent. I'll go Caicedo third because I don't like him in it, and Trent fourth because I like him in it.
No objectivity, you know, crazy.
I don't like. I respect the honesty still. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah, I respect the honesty. Yeah. Go on,
Be
Carry-
objective,
and
man.
then Trent fourth. All right, go on, Jez. I don't even know if he's there. This Jez.
Sorry,
Right, yo, Jez.
sorry,
Sky, man.
I had the fun on my face. It's fucking hot. But
Yeah, yo.
I'm probably not faster than Caicedo after the game. But can you name the names again?
Sorry, yeah. So Trent for the miscontrol and then Bournemouth scored. Diop for the misplaced pass. Caicedo for the penalty given away at West Ham, and then Ashley Young for the throw-in. Also, in
Okay,
in
Caicedo,
the Everton
Diop,
Villa
Ashley
game.
Young, and the last one was which one was the last one again? Sorry.
Say that again. So Ashley Young the throw-in,
Yeah.
the Caicedo one, Diop, and Trent.
Oh, okay. Caicedo, Diop, Ashley Young, and then Trent. Because Trent it was bad, but the team still won 3-1. So
That's fair. For me, yeah, Ashley Young's definitely because it's a throw-in. So you got all the time, like you're in no rush, you're under no pressure, whatsoever. So like definitely Ashley Young's. Diop's was bad because he's misplaced the pass and just screwed it up. So I go with that second. Caicedo, that's a bad. Like he don't need to make that challenge because it's not even like I can't remember who he fouled, but it's not even like I don't think the player's gonna shoot. The 1-2 was nice, but it's not like the player's definitely gonna score. And then Trent is like it's a miscontrol, but it's further away and he should do better. So that's my fault. But Caicedo's ran away with this. Ashley Young surprisingly 6%. So Trent 18%, Diop 15%, Ashley Young 6%, Caicedo with a whopping 62%. You lot just love to hate, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ahmed, hold that, fam, hold that.
They can hate. Keep hating, man. Keep
They are
hating,
gonna
man.
keep hating,
Believe
man.
me. They don't know that
Go
I'm
on.
the greatest hater of all time.
You
Don't-
are the
don't
greatest
you worry.
hater of all
I am
time,
here.
that's facts.
I am waiting for that. Don't you worry about that. I'm waiting for
Still
you.
waiting on that Chelsea win as
Chat.
well, innit? I see you, man.
Don't worry, man. Tell you what, if you come on, keep continuing. But don't worry. When that loss comes, when those L's come and the W's keep coming, I'm here, chat. Remember, I don't run away. I'm here for the L's, and I'm here
You are.
for the W's too.
Man said
that.
Chelsea W's. You know, you have to score goals to get W's, bro.
You got like
Like,
3 in the last
I-
5 months.
Listen,
but
if I'm
okay.
Liverpool, I wouldn't be talking about getting W's because like you can't.
well,
even
I'm
spend
talking
money,
about W's.
apparently.
I've got players who can actually score goals. You
Hey,
don't,
man,
innit?
listen. Yeah, mate. Listen, I wouldn't be talking about W's.
I've got
mate.
players who
I
can
was
score goals,
personally
man.
not-
Like,
oh, no,
hey,
that's
hey,
not
Ahmed,
ridiculous.
you gotta sit on.
1 in
Ahmed, you gotta
33. 1 in
Hey, Ahmed,
33
you gotta
cannot
sit
be
this
talking
one
to me.
down, buddy. You gotta sit down. You gotta sit down this one. Like,
No,
Hey,
we
what
don't need
is
to
Jay
sit
big up,
down.
man?
1 in 33, you can't sit down on that one.
I mean, his team got a W, so you gotta sit down one now.
Listen, man, 1 in 33, we can't take it.
Cool. We keep it stepping. But hey, again, still only at 84 likes, man. Girls up to 100 likes. What we doing, people? And Warrior J, big up every single time. Next
yeah,
category is, so yeah, Caicedo's ran away with this comfortably. Next one, most under the cosh manager. So if a manager won, he can't be eligible. Now a manager taking a loss or a drawing, then they are eligible. But if a manager won, they can't be eligible for this category. So for example, Klopp won this weekend, so we can't put Klopp in this category, or Pep, for example. So we'll go to you. Let's start with you, Jez, and the chat. Let us know. Most under the cosh managers. Give us your nominations or potential nominations. No, actually, yeah, give us your nominations. Jez, what are you saying?
Ten Hag, I would say.
Wow, that's fair.
Sean Dyche.
Ooh,
Maurizio Pochettino.
let's get it.
What?
Marco Silva for me
And
as well.
He's Marco Silva. I forgot. So yeah, Marco Silva.
Marco Silva.
What you saying, Ahmed?
I agree with
Anyone
that.
else?
Same. No, I think that's pretty much it, to be honest.
Is that it? So Marco Silva,
You
Ten
could put
Hag,
the
Poch,
Gary O'Neill
Piotr.
in maybe because of losing 4-1 at home.
Yeah, but you can't really blame him for that one. I'll be real.
Yeah, no, I'd have the other 4 above him still, but I'm just saying that maybe not.
So we say Marco Silva. Yeah, cool. Let's see what else. This gonna be interesting still. Poch. Who was the 4th? So I got Marco Silva, Ten Hag, Poch, and who was the other one?
Marco Silva, Ten Hag, Poch,
Sean
Dyche.
Put Sean Dyche in there. All right.
Dychinho.
My guy Sean Dyche in there, you know. Go polls out, people. Go vote. Go vote on the poll. Most under the Kosh manager. Most under the Kosh manager. I think I know who's gonna win this one. Yeah,
Ten Hag's winning this one, chat, isn't it?
Yeah, you hoping.
I'm not hoping. I don't know.
Hey, Chelsea have won. Hey, you lot have won more polls on the stream than you have games in the past 5 months.
6
I'm
months.
saying 6 months. Yeah. Hey, you've won more. Yeah, you won more polls on this live stream than Enzo has wins as a Chelsea player in the Premier League. Am I lying?
We're just gonna move on, man. You know, I'm holding these on. I'm holding the lesson right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding these lessons. I can't really come back with anything on this one still.
It's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chelsea, unable to, never mind.
Yo,
I can't believe a man that took an L is talking to me like this, bro. Your team got cooked against Tottenham, bro. You made Bissouma look like prime Pogba, the guy that left you, bro. The way he was
Yo,
playing.
Bissouma's a good player, man.
No, they were making, but I'm not saying this is a good play. But usually he's a good player defensively. But this guy going forward was looking like prime Pogba, bro. At moments, I was like, rah.
Yeah,
that Pogba I'm watching.
Bissouma is decent going forward, though.
Nah, but listen, man.
You made Paqueta look like the next Kaka region.
Oh my god. Nah, man. Listen, man. All I'm gonna say, man, Rashid is looking like 0 goals. Anthony, we sold Ziyech to Galatasaray. Just sell him to Besiktas, bro. You know what I'm saying? At least you can get some rivalry there. Who's the better right winger of the left foot? You know what I'm saying? So
wait, are you really talking about attackers at another club, fam?
Bro, if there's anyone that would know a bad attacker, it would be me. Ironically. I told him, and the thing is,
let me refresh this, people.
I told
I'm going to try to run the poll in a sec. Yeah, go on.
I was telling Flawless last year about Anthony that he is Ziyech plus. That's all he is. He's just a Brazilian Ziyech. And guess what's happening? He's just proving my point, bro. Cutting and shoot matching. At least Ziyech gives you a cross every now and then with the left foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ziyech had a set piece on him sometimes, man.
But like, even this guy doesn't even have the set piece on him. He's just crossing and shoot. And every time he misses, he goes like this. No, he goes.
Has Ziyech left now? Has Ziyech left now? I heard he failed another medical, didn't he?
No, he's like Galatasaray right now for 3 million.
Has he actually gone?
No, it was a loan. It was a season loan.
No, 3 million loan. That's what I'm saying to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, listen, man, it's all well and good. So I know, man. I saw Pulisic today hit a worldie. It's coming back. Go. Okay. Listen, I guess Bologna. We'll talk soon against other big teams. I'll wait for the other big teams.
Yeah, this is not let me know in the chat, people, if the poll's actually up, because for whatever reason, this is not letting me run the poll. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure it out. Get any questions in though? Or is it just saying error? I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's happening.
Listen, man. At least we sold like one of our worst assets to Flawless, man, and he can always hold that for the rest of his time.
That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can hold that, man.
Yo, but what's worse? A half a decade of Mount or a full decade? What's 10 years? A decade, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's worse, having a half of a decade of Mount or a whole decade of Mudryk?
Probably half a decade of Mount, I would say. Because at least in Mudryk, you can move him on, bro. You can move that but on.
I mean, Mudryk. I mean, he still has like a.
They always have Strasbourg. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about Chelsea now, yeah, we can always say send it to Strasbourg. You know what I'm saying? There's a joke we have there. Send it to Strasbourg.
He's sending £100 million asset to Strasbourg, yeah.
He's bro. He's not 100 million right now. He's depreciating by every place. So let's be real here,
£100. Big up TJ Warren as well. Big up my guy TJ, bro. He's a proud member of the city for 5 months. Hit the like. You want to join the membership? Links in the pinned comment, people. You want to join the membership? Link is in the pinned comment. For whatever reason, it's not letting me run polls. I don't know what's going on. I think Ahmed sabotaged it because of all the Chelsea jokes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. It won't let me run the poll. I'm trying people.
Oh my god, man, them
Well,
doing MLS hype.
Yeah,
bro. Let's bring
that
Thiago
was
Almada.
Pochettino himself.
I just saw. Let's bring Thiago Almada to Chelsea. Mamma mia, Tosi.
Thiago who?
Thiago Almada, that Argentine wonder kid that still hasn't left America.
My
See, you know
goodness
who he
me.
is.
Chelsea really just want to. Chelsea look. You know what? Yeah, there's the what's it called? We're gonna say.
Predator
We're gonna say.
FC.
That's a good, bro. We don't need that. We don't need young G's right now. We need someone that's gonna help us, bro. Okay.
Pochettino saying he needs an experienced player. The experienced player is like 21.
Man, them say we need experienced players, and we talk about Thiago Almada, bro. Wow, listen, you've given enough man them to what's it called, Strasbourg, man. Let's relax, man.
Bump up the likes, yo. We're still only at 92 likes. What's going on, man? Get us to triple digits, people. Hopefully this works.
Do you
Like
think
I
the
said,
club?
still wanna
Do you
work.
think under new ownership, your club would ever hire a content back?
But never,
What makes you so sure?
because they will never do haram football.
How do you know? How do you know?
They will never do that, bro. This is the one.
Wait,
thing
hold
with
on.
them.
But they had Lampard though.
Yeah, but they already had them on loan. They were literally like, you're here for.
Alone.
Yeah, literally.
But then, to be fair, Potter was also playing the haram ball.
Yeah, but then when the sporting directors came in, it was GG's. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. I actually do wonder who the next Chelsea manager would be, though. If Poch were to get something at some point.
Right, the polls up, people, but I couldn't put Sean Dyche on it because they only let me put 3. So yeah, the polls up. So my
Bro,
apologies
like,
there,
right,
people.
didn't you see that after the game, bro? I seen guys like, yo, Pochettino, I got your eyes on you now. I got my eyes on you now, bro.
I saw someone saying, what's it called? I saw someone saying that Pochettino's on forward for wanting to have Gallagher for liking Gallagher, and I was like, what is going on here, man? Chill out, bro. What can we not listen? I get that you may not be the best player to be starting for the club, but as a bunch option, he's solid. What are we doing?
Pochettino's fine as long as he doesn't go on like a Potter or Lampard run. Like,
the thing for me, I've said this before. Even if he goes on some of a Potter run temporarily, he'll be fine because the one thing I'll give about this board, they don't listen to these fans, bro. That's the one thing I'll give about them. You know what I'm saying? They don't really. If they bow down to fan pressure, they would have sold Potter by Southampton. So. That's the one thing I would say about them.
And just again,
wait,
to
isn't
clarify,
Todd
before you
Foley
go,
always
one
in Twitter
second,
Spaces?
Ryan, before you carry on. For
he's
people who
not.
don't know, when we say most under the cosh, we're not talking about overall. We're talking about just this weekend's games just gone. So we're not talking about any of the managers named getting sacked. We're talking solely about this weekend's games just gone. So with Marco Silva, Ten Hag, and Pochettino, it's from this weekend's games just gone. None of them are getting sacked. We all know this. None of them are getting sacked this weekend. They're all going to be in charge next weekend. It's from this game only. This weekend's games only. Yeah, go on. Carry on, Ryan.
Oh, no, I said what I need to say. It's all right.
Yeah, it's calm. No stress. Go on, Ahmed. What's up?
Nothing to say, man. You know,
You pulled the face.
we look forward to Nottingham Forest, man. We look forward to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, man. Of course, I look forward to Nottingham Forest.
Yo, man really thinks Forest are getting something against United.
Man, just make sure you beat Luton, man. Just make sure you beat Luton.
Listen, man, we will be there no matter what, bro.
I think you will beat Luton. I think you'll beat Luton.
If it's 3-0 against Luton, bro, just call me Houdini. That's all.
I'd be very surprised if it's 3-0.
This is a bet to Chelsea Football Club. If you don't score more than 3 goals, you are a disgrace to the football club for the sport of the sport. Luton could concede 3 to fucking Everton right now.
That's Luton, you know.
I dare you not to score 3. Like, bro, if we play Luton, I want 3 goals.
Exactly.
And Stephanie Jew says, why is Daesh not in the vote? Because when I tried to do 4 options, it wouldn't let me. So I had to do 3. You were saying error occurred with the 4, so I just did 3 and it worked. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to add Sean Dash into it. Yeah, that is very much so, my guy. You know, 3, the same amount of wins, you know, Enzo has.
What have Luton's results been so far?
3 is not. You lost 2-0 in it. I thought you lost 2-1.
No, I didn't see if you say that. Yeah, hold that shut up, man. Yeah, go on. We're saying they lost to Brighton. They got packed by Brighton.
Oh, yeah, they got packed by Brighton. What was the result in the last?
And they didn't play this weekend because of this what's going on with their home stadium.
They're still fixing the home stadium. They're still fixing the home stadium, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's why. But they played away at Brighton and got beat for.
Yeah, remember that. They got beat like 4-1 or something. Yeah,
4-1. Yeah, they got beat. And to me, 3099 says, yo, Brighton at 21 and making the top 4. Just check. That lets you know where the bookmakers think they're at. Because for everyone who's a Brighton fan, that's easy money. If everyone who's a Brighton fan and a De Zerbi guy, that is easy money. Go put money on it. Go get rich. 20-1. Go put your money where your mouth is and back Brighton. For everyone who's always like, oh, De Zerbi and Brighton and they play great. All right, so go put money. Go get rich 20-1.
See,
They
man,
finished top four.
flawless, man. You see the light, man. I respect that, Sam. You know
Yeah,
what
of
I'm saying,
course, man. I'm tired of these people always doing that. Like Brighton are under the same scrutiny as our 4 clubs here.
Yeah, man. Thank you,
De
bro.
Zerbi doing great, playing great football. Nah, not you, me 3099, because you didn't say. I'm just saying in general.
No.
Yeah, like I said, everyone wants Brighton football, but no one wants Brighton results. Overall, is what I'm saying. Well,
Exactly, man.
6, but hey, we move.
All I'm
Ten
saying,
Hag currently
bro.
winning this, but there's been only 30 votes. I'll wait till there's some more votes. Currently, Ten Hag at 63%, Poch at 27%, Marco Silva
Wow.
at 10%. Let us know.
Oh, Ten Hag, man.
Okay,
They're on your bold head, big man.
Yeah, man.
That was saying, you must rise. You must rise.
Man. I'm saying. It's like I get that. You know what I'm saying? The London Stadium was on it. That header was on his head. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah, you didn't understand the Martinez, man. That own goal.
Yeah.
It's quality, mate. I got something for you this time. You know what I'm saying, big man? You can't be taking the L's when he's taking the LT, you know?
Yes, man. We just mudslinging. That's what this is.
Yeah, man.
Hold that, man.
Yeah,
Just make
you
sure
can
you
hold
beat
that
Luton on
too.
Friday.
Huh?
I'll tell you. Just make sure you beat Luton on Friday.
Don't worry, man. We'll be there, man. You can check me
Oh,
out on my
just, you also have the Friday kickoff.
Yeah, it's a
Friday
Friday,
kickoff,
8 p.m.
man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Friday kick.
Bro, you're gonna be catching me doing my watch along. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be seeing me with the new Chelsea shirt too. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be blessed with the new Chelsea shirt.
You got Connor on the back.
No name on it yet. I was expecting Elise to come to the club. Sadly, he didn't. Now I'm gonna have to find someone to get the shirt.
Yeah, hold that, man.
Hey, get Caicedo.
I'm probably gonna get. I'll think about getting either Lavio or Enzo. So I'll see.
Yeah, get Caicedo, man.
Lavio or Enzo for me.
All right, first.
Maybe I might get flawless. Might get Sarcasm C in the back. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
That's my idea.
A black man getting the
Sarcasm
shirt
with
from
number 1.
Argentine player.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's deep
There
that
you
man.
go,
Damn. Hey man, got a Rico charging me.
This is some slimy shit I expect from Brian because he's into Italian woman.
Yeah, that's true. Because Prime is
Hey,
into Italian
damn.
women. Yeah, that's facts. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
me
Prime,
3099, man. But it's Chelsea 4-0. Come chat to me on my channel, Bridge 2.
Luton ain't bagging.
Let's go.
Luton bagging
Let's go.
3
Actually,
goals.
I
man.
expected like this should be the standards.
3 goals.
Hey, Mohammed Hassan, get Gallagher Ahmed. Astaghfirullah, my G. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We're halal here, you know what I'm saying? It's halal around here, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that around here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Oh my god, man.
This guy's such a fool, man. This guy. Hey, girls, up to 7,780 people. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget as well, this show and all the other shows on the YouTube channel and on the Twitch, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, and pro clubs, are available on audio-only platforms, people. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV, and you'll be able to get all the shows you see on YouTube and watch on YouTube in audio-only form. So if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're at work, while you're driving, while you're on your way to work, you might be at the gym, you might just not want to have the YouTube app open. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? So SoundCloud, hit the follow. We're Hills with a follow. Spotify, follow us. 5-stars, please, on there as well. Big up to everyone listening on Spotify, because I've seen the numbers. Good numbers on Spotify. So all you Android users, make sure you hit the follow button and 5-stars. iTunes as well. All you iPhone users, please 5-stars on iTunes and write us a review if you are listening on there. It helps. It all helps. Same way likes and subscribers help on the YouTube and the followers on the Twitch. I need that here. I need that on the audio platforms as well. I will drop the links in the chat in a second, but it's at Sarcasm CTV across all socials. But it's getting close. 46. Ten Hag 46%, Poch 41%, Silver at 13%. Yeah,
hey man,
close,
Darren, man. Listen, man. Ten Hag, he's going to see. He's
we're
going
gonna find out.
to
It's currently 47% now. Ten Hag. Hey, you lot keep voting because this is close.
Listen, he's trying to force it, guys. Yeah, to get to.
Who's trying to force it, man? It's at 47 votes.
Listen, man.
I'm about to go vote though. Still, let me go vote.
Oh, see,
I can vote. Why can't I vote? I don't get a vote. I can vote.
Yeah,
you vote in it. Go. You vote. You jokes, man, in it. Yeah, you go vote in it. Look at this hating guy, yo. This fucking guy, yo. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm a vote. I'm gonna go vote. It's close. 8. There's 8% difference.
Yeah, let's make that 10% right now. But
yeah, it's what? Now it's back to 8%. Look at this guy, man.
Nice.
Drop a like on the button on the video.
Now down to 9%, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody got hit.
Now down to 9%. That's lovely jubbly right there, mate. Saucy. Oh, dearie me, man. One hug.
9%.
Listen, guys. Listen, I got a song for you guys to sing for me. 1 hug, 2 hug, 3 hug, 4 hug. You know what I'm saying? 5 hug, 6 hug, 7 hug, 8 hug, 9 hug, 10 out hug. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. 10 out hug.
Right.
Come on, guys.
So David FA says, why is the poll still open? Because it was close. But yeah, Ten Hag's won this, so I'm going to close the poll.
Yeah,
Ten Hag
he
has
can hold
won that poll.
Chelsea
And
Army.
The last... Chelsea. What an idiot. Right. Next one. Next category. Let us know in the chat, people. Most untouchable manager. The manager must have at least got a draw. So if a manager lost, he is not eligible for this category. It's only managers who drew or won most untouchable manager. Ahmed, make yourself useful. Nominees, what are you saying? Most untouchable manager.
Obviously, Arteta. Obviously, our boy Pep. De Zerbi, of course. Big up to David FA for saying De Zerbi as well. You know what, man? The Nottingham manager, man. Nottingham Forest manager as well for winning that game against Sheffield United.
David Moyes has to be there, and Postecoglou.
Oh yeah, Moisey has to be there. Sadly,
Postecoglou as well, I think.
Yeah, Postecoglou. Clippity
You say
Klopp as
Thomas
well.
Frank?
What are you saying?
Clippity Klopp. Clippity
Yeah,
Klopp as well.
Klopp
Yeah.
beat Bournemouth, man. It's not that big deal. Thomas Frank, maybe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Away 3-0.
You know what, man? Shout out Wissa, bro. Wissa's been doing a job, man. You know what I mean? 2 goals in 2 games. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Him and Mbeumo have been holding. Mbeumo have been holding the field down.
Right, so I got Moisey, De Zerbi, Thomas Frank, and one more.
Postecoglou.
Postecoglou.
I think
Yeah,
I think Pep's an honourable mention for beating Newcastle. People thought that'd be a tough game for them, but especially after playing the Super Cup on penalties literally a couple of days before, 2-3 days before, and then he beats Newcastle home. I think he deserves his flowers as well.
Poll is up, people. Vote. Last category of the show. Most untouchable manager. So we have Moisey, De Zerbi, Thomas Frank, and Postecoglou. Currently Moisey early on the board, 27%. De Zerbi now at 67%. Moisey at 33%. It's between
Can I
those
ask a
two.
question for all us, bro?
Yeah.
What's going on with this Amrabat stuff? Like, I'm not really hearing anything. I'm now hearing you man for Gravenberch. What's going
I don't
on,
know
bro?
what's going on, because apparently we've agreed personal terms with him, so that's not the issue. Is the transfer? We haven't made a bid. I think we're waiting on Donny and or Scott McTominay to leave. I think it's on those two.
You know, like today, for example, is the 22nd. The window basically is 31st, right? Fast, essentially, right?
Yeah.
That's what, 9 days away.
That's us. That's Manchester United.
Are you really going to be able to sell those 2 players within 9 days and then get Amrabat?
Donny's in the process of leaving. That's why he wasn't in the squad against Spurs.
I hear that. Yeah. But you still got momentum.
Now, technically, they can do it. The issue is they just being refusing to take the offers. That's the real issue.
We just have foolishness, just typical Manchester United foolishness. That's what's going on. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you lot vote on the poll currently. Moisey 32%, De Zerbi 55%, Thomas Frank 10%, Postecoglou 3%. Why are you lot not showing no love to Thomas Frank? That's an impressive win. Or Postecoglou. And United do deadline deals.
No one likes those white doves in North London. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? We got more wins in the Big Six than Enzo got this year.
Damn, man. This club, man. You're killing me inside slowly.
Oh, yeah. You had 225 million.
The club is this club, man. It's killing me inside slowly, man.
Hey, all I'm saying is, to be honest, I don't really care too much if Postecoglou doesn't win the poll anyway. We just move in silent from we just do overthink.
You know what they say. You know that song. What's it called? By the Lauryn Hill. Killing me softly. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now, man. Inside. Damn.
It's the Fugees from.
But she's the one that sings there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's the main singer.
So she's the one that sings. That's why I said her in particular. I know it's the Fugees. That's what. Anyway, man, we move, man.
We do. Yeah, we do move. We will move on from this conversation. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully Chelsea move on to some wins. But yeah, we close. 102 likes. We have big up to you lot. What's the subscriber mark actually? Let's see what you lot are telling me. 7,775. Five
It's
more.
definitely more. It's definitely more than Chelsea have wins in
Yeah,
2023.
that is a big fact.
Oh.
That is a big fact.
Say more nonsense, guys. Literally, I'm still 2 away from 815. It would be a pleasure. Just give me 2 more, man.
Subscribe. The link's in the
Subscribe,
title,
man.
people. Actually, let them know what you've got coming up, Ahmed.
I already have my video out for the possible number 10s and right wings. Tomorrow, we'll probably do another video. If we find out some sort of like crazy news, I'll go straight up, usually on live stream. Luckily for me, I'm working at home tomorrow, so it's a lot more easier for me to do all of those live streams today. And if not, I'll always have my video available 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. talking about the latest transfer news or anything in regards to that as well. Wednesday, it's my daily live stream, 7 p.m. You can catch me there. All of us hang out together. No one else is streaming on that day, so it's the perfect time to stream and drive subscribership ratings and to talk to you guys about the final week of transfers and what we think Chelsea need. Friday, Chelsea versus Luton Town. Yep. Watch along. You know me. I'll be on 1 hour before. I think what time are we playing? 7:30 or 8 o'clock? For us. Do you know what it is?
I think it's 8 p.m.
If it's 8 p.m., then I'll be there 7 p.m. If it's not, if it's 7:30 or 7:45, I'll be there 6:45 or 6:30. But I'll make sure everything is literally up there, available for you. You're getting daily content, you're getting everything. Subscribe, man. I'm almost at 1K. That's what I'm saying to you, man. That's the road. If I get 1K, inshallah.
We're going to get you there, 100%, man. Hey, I'm doing great work over on this channel and consistent work. So make sure you head over there and subscribe, 110%. Make sure you do so. In regards to the poll as well, De Zerbi at 55%, Moise 29%, Thomas Frank 7%. All right, Postecoglou got some love, 10%. Yeah, you got some love.
I think Jez is the only one that voted for him. I think that's why.
No, I actually didn't vote it. Actually, can't be asked.
So you got some love, but I
no, saying 10%. What do they say? Even 10% chance and 90% faith. So
there's a 1% chance, 99% hope.
I know, but I changed it up. And that's my remix.
But yeah, we're gonna close out that poll. So De Zerbi has won that. So I'll run through the winners from this week, doing the most Premier League game week 2. Most unforgettable goal was Matoma's against Wolves, banging solo goal. Most unpredicted result was West Ham 3, Chelsea 1. Most unacceptable error, sticking with the West Ham Chelsea game, was Caicedo giving away the penalty. Most under the cosh manager, very unfortunately, very unfairly in my personal humble opinion, Eric Ten Hag. And the most untouchable manager was De Zerbi, who has won this poll with over half the results. Hey, big up to everyone that's locked in. Hope you enjoy this show as much as I do as well. It's always good just to chop it up about something different. We'll continue to run this show every single Premier League game week, people, but it won't be live. This show won't be live next week, Monday at this time. We will do it on, it'll either be Tuesday or Wednesday. Keep a lookout, people. Tuesday or Wednesday, because I'm at Carnival Sunday and Monday, so that's why you're not getting the show on Monday.
I'm gonna make sure to catch up with you though. And this time, I'm actually gonna try to meet up.
Oh, you pulling up? Yeah, if you're in London, pull up. We'll talk afterwards, 100%.
I live in London. What are you talking about? I said, if you're in London,
Shit, I forget, but you know why? Because of the way you talk about Battersea, it's like it's away from, you get what I'm saying, and that it's not London. Because you should just say, yeah, London. But this guy says Battersea like it's a whole other like separate island.
Man, you know what I mean? Listen, man, you got big up for the 2 subscribers, man. Them.
Hey, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as I was saying, people, so yeah, just keep a lookout on the upcoming live stream schedule. So you won't get no streams. You won't get any streams Sunday or Monday. But like I say, doing the most you will get. We'll make sure we do Premier League game week 3. Probably Tuesday. If not Tuesday, either Tuesday or the Wednesday.
You can do it Wednesday, man. It'll be fun to do on a Wednesday. It'll be nice to do on a Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll probably end up doing it Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be Wednesday, people. Yeah, but big up to everyone who's locked in. Yeah, if you're about, obviously we'll chat. We'll link up. But yeah, subscribe to the Bridge 258. Link is in the title. Don't forget as well, follow us on all social medias. Make sure you follow all the audio platforms as well. I'm dropping the links in the chat as we speak. Jazz, anything you want to add before we do indeed close out?
This week,
big up YB1.
just saying, subscribe to my channel and fact content and save my life.
Oh my god, this guy really hates content, you know.
This guy is nuts.
Oh my.
Ryan, what you saying? Ryan, what you saying, fam? Anything you want to add before we close out?
Oh yeah, I wanted to rant about my stupid manager.
All right, right, go on, get to it.
Oh my god.
Go on, this is gonna be good.
This Klopp guy, man, I've defended this guy for so fucking long, innit? But he's just
My
pissing
manager,
me
as
off.
you said,
man.
but go on.
Sorry?
Yeah, the clip where he was like, my manager, Jurgen Norbert Klopp, but go on.
Bro, I've actually been defending him all summer, like, that's the thing.
Talk
But he's
about it.
pissing
So
me
why
off
do you want to have a
now.
rant? Why is he pissing
What's
you off?
that?
What's going on?
Apparently, there's rumors that he's brought Endo as this kind of, as a starting kind of DM, and I'm like, and apparently we're not looking at really intently at getting another DM this window. If that's true, man, and we don't get a DM, and especially if we get fucking Gravenberch, who we don't even like, what's the point in it? Bro, this Klopp guy needs to just piss off or something, innit? Like, honestly, he's annoying me, man, because that's down to him at the end of the day. Like, if that happens, like, FSG, I'm FSG out all day, every day. Like, they're the biggest problem at my club by far. But I'm blaming Klopp more than FSG if we don't get another DM in the remainder of this window. I don't care, man. The money's there, bro. Like, the money's there. The Caicedo thing showed it at the end of the day. Like, that's the money's there. I don't care. And to all these idiots who online who are trying to defend Klopp by saying, "Oh, it was all a PR stunt, the Caicedo thing by FSG. The money isn't there." Shut the fuck up, you clueless idiots, innit, bro? It was not a PR stunt. How are you using £110 million bid as a PR stunt? That doesn't make any sense. How the fuck is that a PR stunt? These guys are so fucking thick, honestly. Oh, it was a PR stunt. Klopp doesn't have money. No, Klopp has money, fam. He's got the money there to spend. If we don't get a DM, that's on him. I'm not hearing anything else. It was on him last summer, and if we don't get one again this summer, it's on him. Honestly, I don't care, man. Like, genuinely. And if we get fucking... He's so fucking obsessed with getting Gravenberch, man. It's annoying.
Not a fan of
Honestly.
Gravenberch?
Nah, because I know for a fact Liverpool have been in for Gravenberch for... Well, we wanted him last summer when he went to Bayern, to be honest. I know how much Klopp really likes him, innit, and how much he wants him. We were linked with him even before the window started, when a lot as well. But it was more of if Bayern didn't want to sell him. But now it looks like Bayern might be getting more open to the possibility of selling him. So Liverpool are like really, if that happens, then Liverpool are really going to try and get him. I'm not sure who he chooses between us and United, because I know he gets on. He's obviously got a really good relationship with Ten Hag, which will help. But I don't really care, man. Like, he's not even what we need, innit? Like, we don't even need. Nah, he's like more of an 8. He's not a specialist.
He's more closer to Mount and Bruno than he is to
Okay.
6.
All right, go on, carry on.
So I'm like, how do we even need this guy, bro? Like, we need a DM, not fucking Gravenberch. And even then, if you do, I'd rather have a Thuram over a Gravenberch, to be honest with you. But that's another thing, innit? But like, honestly, Klopp, man, like, this is what happens when you give this idiot too much power in the transfer thing, man. Honestly, man, I miss Michael Edwards, man. When Klopp didn't have the power over transfers and Michael Edwards had more power, those were the days, man. Honestly, Klopp's fucking up too much. He's pissing me off.
So what are you saying, man? Are you thinking Klopp out at the end of the season if you don't win the league?
Yeah, I already said that, fam.
Wait, what? Your Klopp out if you don't win the league?
He's pissing me off, bro. He's not helping himself. Because the money's there to spend. How can I the
get
money's
that with
quite
that.
clear.
I
The
get that
Caicedo
point.
thing showed it.
Yeah, the money's there. Yeah, the money's there. Yeah.
So, like, how are you neglecting another area of the team again?
Yeah.
You're neglecting it like you did last summer. You're neglecting another area of the team. Even if we don't get a centre back, that's again neglecting an area of the team. If we get a DM and we don't get a centre back, again you've neglected it, because we badly need a centre back as well. Because if one of Van Dijk or Kanate or even a Robertson get injured, we're down to Matip and Gomez, and then we're fucked. So, like, genuinely, man, this Klopp guy's just annoying, fam. He stresses me out. Genuinely. I don't even know who we get as DM, because Doucouré, I'm not even sure we'll pay the money for him. And to be honest, we shouldn't, because I don't think he's worth what Palace want for him, to be honest with you. But, like, bro, I saw his link with Calvin Phillips, bro. Like,
Calvin Phillips loan team. I did see that.
fuck off, man. Like, literally.
It's the worst in the world.
I'd rather get no one than get Calvin Phillips, genuinely. There's no point.
You know what I think with that, Jacob?
The guy's injury prone in City. The guy is injury prone at City, who have the best medical team there, and he's still injury prone there. Imagine what it's going to be like with us if that happens.
Time, man. He just needs game time. That's what
game time. He can't get fit, man. He'd be more injury prone than Thiago.
Nah, he'll play, man. He'll play.
No, he won't, man.
He needs that running. He needs to get used to playing again.
Well, he's a
week in,
bum
week out.
anyway.
All right, first. Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Nah, that's it.
All right, cool. That being said, people, don't forget tomorrow, obviously, the Manchester United Liverpool show midnight. So make sure you're there. Madden United podcast, analysis at Anfield podcast. Ahmed, my brother, anything else you want to add?
No, listen, man. Shout out to the Liverpool man. I love being a great assister. Hot takes, you know what I'm saying? I move like, you know what I mean, Hazard, you know what I'm saying? Those assists, quality, that's all. So just before we go out, again, please make sure to like, share, subscribe onto Sarcasm City TV. Make sure to give us a subscribe, a like, and if you're feeling a bit more, nice little savvy, flawless. I know he's got some stuff in the works, non Twitch related, but I'll let him do that for himself. But go and subscribe to the Twitch, man. Make sure to give us a follow there. Make sure to also on the Twitch. Yeah, if you've got a free Prime subscription, can give a free Twitch Prime to Flawless. Helps him out. Gets him some nice little change for his nice little lattes himself. I know Flawless a nice little latte lover himself. You know what I'm saying? Gives me a nice little latte too now and then. So it's all lovely jubbly there. And also make sure to subscribe to the Bridge 258. You get yourself a nice little video tomorrow on the latest transfer news. Believe me, it's been so quiet today that I know tomorrow the bomber's gonna be hitting on who the new number 10 the club's gonna sign. Trust me, Ahmed Houdini. Watch out for him.
There you go. So yeah, like he said, hit the like button here, subscribe, Bridge258 in the comment section. A lot of information being thrown at you lot, but you lot are smart enough and intelligent enough to take it on board. Follow the Twitch as well, and I will be starting up the Sarcasm City TV kick as well. I will be setting up a kick at some point during this week. So as soon as it's set up, then I'll let you lot follow over there, because I probably, more than likely, I'm gonna think about this fully, but like all of the content apart from pro clubs, all the content you see on Twitch will be over on the kick. So all the Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League watch-alongs when it starts up, League Cup watch-alongs, Carabao, FA Cup watch-alongs as well. Fan calling shows will probably be all over on the kick. NBA courtside commentary, NBA watch-alongs will be over there. NFL as well. The F1 show that Victor holds down as well. Grid Free podcast, that's probably going to be on there. And in regards to FPL, yes, we have set up a Sarcasm City TV FPL, so if you want to join that, someone will drop the code in the chat in a second for that, please. But yeah, man, big up to everyone who's locked in, man. You lot are real ones. Really enjoy this show as well. But just continue to support. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule here on the YouTube and on the Twitch. Let you know all the shows that are coming up as well. And this has been Doing the Most, Premier League Game Week 2, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.
Tuchel out.
Conte